What's going on, everyone? Welcome back to the Gloss Garage, where we make detailing simple. And today I have something special for you guys. I will show you guys how I actually do one of my maintenance washes on a ceramic coated vehicle. I have a different vehicle in today, and this vehicle I coated about five months ago, maybe 6 months ago, March or April, and now we're in September. So I will be showing you guys on how I do that maintenance wash. I did put on the roars, both the base coat and the hardener on that vehicle. So we're just gonna see how it's holding up after 6 months. And this vehicle literally lives outside 24/7, right? So let's see. The owner does wash it frequently. She does take care of it, but this is something that I really want to stress on, how a professional grade ceramic coating actually holds up, especially to the elements that just sits outside all day. So we're gonna take a walk and I'll take you guys. All right, everyone, so here is the vehicle that I will be doing the maintenance wash on. This is the one that got the Roar 7-year coating, but in reality, let's be real, let's be honest, the vehicle sits outside 24/7, outside in the elements all year round. So this, my opinion, is going to give about 5 years, right? This is a professional grade coating, and I always stress that to all my customers. It's like, yes, I know it says a 7-year coating, but it depends on how you maintain it, where it sits, and all that other stuff. But you can see it still looks super shiny, right? And it's dirty right now. It has a lot of dust, and like I said, it sits outside all year around, right? The trim was also coated, the windshield was coated, and you see here is it's the piano, not the piano black, the gloss black, you know, areas like the A pillars, B pillars, and the arc. That's always gonna have marring regardless. And you can see that's minimal marring that it actually has. So they take care of the vehicle really, really good. Well, she does. So this is the wash. We're gonna check out the water beading, the shine, the chemical resistance. I will be doing an APC rinse and all that other stuff, but I will just go ahead and play the video and do the voiceover so you guys can see, because I really do need to get this vehicle done before another one comes in later today. So yeah, this is it, and I'll see you guys in a bit. All right, everyone, so like I stated earlier, this vehicle lives outside 24/7, right? It sees the elements and it gets beat up at all times, but this is the way I do my maintenance details on ceramic coated vehicles that I have coated, right? And I also do want to stress out that in the link down below in the description, you guys will have a link to my website to go ahead and see all the products that we like to use and what we found that works for us. And if you guys have any suggestions, you guys could leave it in the comment section down below. That way I can interact with you guys and we can see what works for you, what works for me, and what doesn't, right? Because we all live in different parts of the world and different states, warmer climates, colder climates. One area has more humidity, one is more dry, all this other types of stuff, right? So I start off with the wheels and just the basic wheel wash like always. And then also I do want to stress out, right, this works for any ceramic coated vehicle, right? Any ceramic coated vehicle, whether it's a prosumer, consumer, professional grade, it works for anything, right? So I'm doing the pre-rinse, and this is when the vehicle is still dirty. The vehicle's still dirty and it's beating like crazy. I did coat the trim, I did coat the windshield, and I did coat the paint, right? So the windshield and the trim, the durability is different compared to the paint. This one where we put the base coat and the hardener on is 7+ years, but in reality, like I said earlier, it's only 5 years. And on the top left corner, you can see that the coating is clogged. That doesn't mean the coating failed, and you guys will see when I do my APC rinse and then I do the CarPro Descale to help remove it, right? Because I do have to be a little more aggressive to unclog the pores of the ceramic coating because it sits outside at all times. So here everything's clean, and we will go ahead and move with the process in a bit. So yes, so don't worry about, oh, he's doing an APC, he's stripping off the coating. A coating is very, very, very durable, right? And if a coating strips off after 1 or 2 APC rinses or heavy maintenance wash at any point of its life, and the durability said it was 5 years, either you put the coating on wrong, or the second thing is that maybe that's not a company that you want to go with, or the longevity isn't what it claims, right? So that's something that you really have to test and learn on your own, right? Because a lot of it is user error, or sometimes they have ridiculous claims, right? I'm not saying the one that I'm doing is a ridiculous claim. I just haven't used it long enough for me to say that it is, and it lasts that long compared to, you know, a consumer grade that I've used, CarPro UK 3.0, that I've used that ceramic coating, and it did last me the full 3 years, but again, I was maintaining it, right? So now start off with the snow foam, and I do use PNS Pearl shampoo just to let it eat up after I do the initial APC rinse, right? And you guys are going to see after the APC rinse and after this, letting all the snow foam just sit there and eat away all that dirt, you guys are going to see that it's pretty much back to life. It's literally brand new ceramic coated, right? Technically it is, because it's supposed to last 7 years, right? So why wouldn't it? But look how fast the water is just beating off with this coating, right? And yeah, so I'll just let you guys go ahead and watch the rest of the video, and then we'll talk about it in the future when I'm using the CarPro Descale. Alright guys, so I just put more CarPro Descale on the paint, letting it sit, letting it do its job for a bit. And like I said, you do not want this to dry on the paint, so you do have to be very careful. So I was doing sections and sections at a time, as you guys saw all around the vehicle, and I did show you that that area was clogged. You just let the CarPro Descale do the work, because the thing is that just because it's not beading anymore in certain areas doesn't mean that the coating is gone. It's mostly clogged up, right? And that's what it was. So now it's starting to dry up, so let's rinse and show you. And the glass was also coated as well, so we're gonna see all that water beading come back. So as you guys can see, the water beading and the water sheeting is back. And I do want to stress out, right? Just because it wasn't beading earlier on certain areas, or it looked like the water beading was gone, does not mean that the ceramic coating was gone. It just meant that it was clogged up in that certain area, right? This vehicle does live outside 24/7. And I did tell the customer that this vehicle does need a full decon wash when the year's up in March, when she will be getting a full decon with a iron remover, tar remover, and maybe a light clay bar. Yes, you can clay a ceramic coated vehicle and you will not scratch it, right? It's scratch resistant as in marring, right? But anyways, so as you guys can see in the top left corner, the water beading is back. And when I do move it in, I start using my leaf blower. I did buy this leaf blower about 3 years ago. I bought this at Home Depot. It cost me about 25-30 bucks, and it works just fine. It gets the job done. Will I be getting the Ego blower eventually? Yeah, maybe once this blower just go ahead and breaks, but this gets the job done. I do have a power cord and everything right next to me in the garage, so it's not really needed, right? And I do use Geon ceramic detailer, right? This detailer actually works really good, although it gets a bit streaky if you don't use it right. But if you do a dry application on it, it lasts you about 2 to 3 washes. And when I mean 2 to 3 washes, I mean I use it on my own vehicle, and I wash my vehicle once every 2 weeks or maybe 3 weeks. So I'm talking about longevity wise, can last you max up to 2 months. And since we're going into the winter months here in New York, it's about to hit winter soon, this definitely helps out a lot. And as you guys can see as well, this ceramic coating, I forgot to say before I say what I want to say earlier, the ceramic coating, you do not need a topper, right? This is what they state and claim, and I found it to be true so far with my own vehicle that I have coated, right? And you do not need it, but I do like to put it on for the winter months. And I use CarPro Pearl and Transparency Boost for the rims. And look at the results. Look how shiny. Look, it's just unbelievable. Just the way the gloss, the shine, the slickness, everything is just there. Everything is still pure. And again, this coating is still young, but you can use this process on any ceramic coated vehicle, right? And I just hope you guys found this video informative. I hope you guys like it. I hope you guys understand now what a ceramic coating can do. And just because if the water beading's gone, that doesn't mean that the ceramic coating is gone, right? It just means that it's clogged up. And hope you guys like this. Hit that like button, hit the subscribe button. And other than that, I'm out, guys. Peace.